Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Thrive in 5 podcast. And this one, a little bit of a different one, coming to you on a Sunday evening or maybe a Monday morning, or maybe whenever you're listening to this, with a little bit of free coaching. I am going to give you a little bit of a coaching pep talk that I think you probably need right now. I want you to try something different this week. I want you to stop making decisions as the person you are right now. Instead, I want you to imagine that you've already hit your goal, whether that is to have lost the weight, to have got that job, to be feeling better in yourself, whatever your goal is. I want you to imagine that you're already there. Imagine you are waking up as that version of you who has lost the weight and is feeling incredible. Ask yourself, how does she show up? And more importantly, is she obsessed with being perfect? We get so stuck thinking that we have to be perfect to reach our goals. Trust me, this is something that I struggled with massively for so long. And it was probably the thing that held me back more than anything when it came to weight loss, was I felt like I needed to do everything perfectly. And so many of the women that I work with feel exactly the same way. We feel like we have to have the perfect workout plan followed exactly as written. We have to follow our diet with like zero slip-ups. We have to have a perfect routine where nothing ever gets in the way. But let's be honest, is that actually realistic? And more than that, way more importantly than that, does that sound like the person you actually want to be? Because I guarantee you, the version of you who's already reached her goal, that version who is that goal weight or that goal clothes size or feeling like she's got her shit together, she is not a perfectionist. She is not beating herself up over a missing workout and sitting on the sofa eating her feelings because that's just like the only way to cope with it. She is not stressing about every single meal. She is not quitting because she just finished a weekend where she relaxed a little bit around food. She's consistent, yes, but she's also adaptable, and she knows that progress isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up even when it's messy. The difference between that version of you who's already got there, and the person that you are today is choices. The only way that you can become that version of yourself is to start showing up as her today. Not perfectly, because she doesn't need perfection, she just needs consistency. Not all at once, just in small moments, small choices every day. Not with an all or nothing mindset, but with a this is who I am now mindset. That version of you who's already got there, you don't need to wait to become her. She is you, just making slightly different decisions. And the more you act like her, the more you become her. And the more you act like her and the more you become her, the closer you get to being at that goal and being that version of you who also has lost the weight. So this week, I want you to step into that version of yourself. I want you, every time you feel like you need to do things perfectly or, oh, I fucked it, what's the point? I want you to just stop and ask. I want you to hear my voice in your head asking you, would future me really give a shit about this? Would future me let this moment define the whole week? Would future me be stressing over these small details? Would she be looking at the calories on the menu and freaking out? Or would she just keep going and make the best choice she could in the moment? The only difference between where you are and where you want to be is not you being perfect. It's not you having the perfect time to do it or having, an easy diary for the week. It's the decisions that you make every single day. So this week, stop waiting, start stepping into her, and drop the pressure to be perfect. If this hit home, take it into the week ahead. Let me know, send me a message, tell me what future you is doing this week, because I know she isn't some far off version of you. She is you making better choices, not perfect ones, and that is going to start right now.